I don't want to say welcome back to my channel. So stereotypical for YouTubers to do that. So here, the video is 10 beauty things that I don't do anymore because they really don't matter. But also, I'm a mom now and I have a long-term relationship with my husband, so I'm not trying to attract a man. But I find that it can be very useful for you guys anyways because one, it saves you a lot of time, and two, men don't give a shit. So women do so many things to attract a man, but I recently realized that most people who are attracted to you are not attracted to you because of the things I'm going to list right now. They will still want to F you, and hopefully date you, and hopefully marry you, and hopefully have children with you, because that is women's ultimate goal. And yes, a lot of these tips will sound like glorified beauty tips for hippies, because yes, I am kind of a hippie. Just enjoy watching me. Or if you want to leave now, this is around the time people leave me. Just like my daddy did. Oh god, I love those daddy abandonment issue jokes so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends. Even though this is in the beginning and you don't even know if you like this content, or me yet, for that matter. But whatever, I'm gonna tell you anyways. Subscribe! Here are some things that we do that men don't care about. Number one, doing my nails or having fake nails. Dude, I mean, I'm not even gonna talk about fake nails. Like, what are they called? Fake nails, what are they called? The one where you put like glue on it, it's like super long. What are those called? Anyways, I only did it once for my wedding and it was so annoying. You have to go to the nail salon, pay them. It's already more expensive, but it's also more time consuming to put on fake nails. And then after you're done with them, you have to go back to take them off or you outgrow them. And that's a long process and it looks really awful after a while. So you kind of have to go back to the nail salon. It's just so much maintenance. I'm not even gonna talk about that because I rarely do that, but I do my own nails, or I used to. They are so much maintenance and you have to take it off with nail polish, which is bad for your nails. Men don't care. If anything, I've noticed that men don't like it when you have chipped nails. I don't like it when I have chipped nails. I used to think that I could do my nails and that would be a sort of like self-care kind of thing, but they would chip instantly because you always are cleaning, you're always doing something with your child. And so they'll chip, but you'll never have time to remove them. And so you have to look at your chipped nails for like a week until you have the time and energy to remove them. I will be happy for like 30 minutes. I'll be in slight micro pain for a week plus, and it's totally not worth it. So if you look at my nails, they're very natural. I don't care. My husband doesn't care. I don't think most men care, so I don't do them anymore. I think it's kind of a waste of time. I mean, I think if I was going to do my nails, I would just do my toenails for all you foot fetish people out there because they actually last longer. I honestly don't do it anymore because one, I don't think there's a real purpose for it, and two, I think it's a lot of maintenance and it causes me more pain than it actually brings joy into my life. I'm not actually gonna throw this away. This could be very TMI, but I'm gonna talk about it anyways. Let me explain why I don't shave any part of my body anymore. One, shaving in general can cause inflamed hair follicles, itching, ingrown hair, and razor burn. Number two, results only last for 1 or 2 days, and you get this prickliness that comes afterwards, which means you constantly have to shave to get rid of it. But if you don't, because you have a life, you and your lover will notice how prickly you are, and honestly, I imagine that is way worse than not shaving. Number three, dull blades can cause irritation and micro cuts, and honestly, I don't want to do that to myself anymore. I think it's kind of like a subtle form of abuse. It's like micro cuts are micro trauma, and for what? A man? Definitely not worth it. I mean, I love men. I love my male audience. You guys are the best. High five. I mean, thumbs up. But I realized that if you can accept this part of me, which is hair, which is natural and everyone has hair, then slowly but surely you can accept all of my baggage. Here's a tip to men out there. Women pretend to be what you want them to be in the beginning of your relationship. We pretend to be nice, sweet, caring, basically your mother, but sexier, like a sexy form of your mother. And then, slowly but surely, we will show you our crazy side. And we all have a crazy side. You have a crazy side, I have a crazy side. In my experience, I have noticed that I am very jealous. I won't show that right away. So if you can accept that I have hair on my body, then I already know that's a good sign that you will accept the crazy in me. And I call it baby steps to crazy town. And the first step is to see if you will accept my body hair. And if you do, then the next step is to show you what I look like without makeup on. And then the next step is to show you I've always been jealous of that stupid bitch from HR. I know she wants you, but again, one step at a time. And if your man cannot accept that you have a little bit of hair on your body, then maybe he's not the man for you anyways. And now I'm going to talk about the 3 major shaving groups that I do not shave anymore. I mean, I don't shave my entire body, but I'll explain why you might not want to shave certain aspects of your body. I mean, if Alyssa Milano can go on national television with hairy arms and look fine as fuck as Phoebe from Charmed, then you can too. By the way, I think she was meant to be with Cole. I don't care that he was a demon. You can totally change a bad boy. I don't know if all men think this, but I think that a woman that can show a little bit of armpit hair is super confident. It takes so much work to pluck the hair on your arm. You have neck pain, you have armpit pain, your eyes hurt from looking at that angle. Besides, it's natural, beautiful, and healthy to have a little bit of pit hair, so I'm all for it. Okay, so here's my logic on why I don't shave my hoo-ha, my vagina. If we can go down on a man, and typically men do not shave their under area either, then why can't they go down on us with the same kind of attributes, you know? And if a man is reluctant to go down on you, then honey, you need to find a new man. Oh, so here are the reasons why I don't shave down there. Removing pubic hair may make a person more susceptible to common infections such as UTIs, vaginitis, vaginitis, and yeast infection. Hair removal can also irritate your skin, leading to skin infections such as cellulitis and folliculitis. I am college educated, guys, but I'm also dyslexic and I have problems with reading words because in my head I'm like, I see the word, again dyslexic, and I don't know how to spell it out phonetically, but I see what the word looks like and I'm like, okay, I know that this is probably a bad thing. So that's how I cognitively understand things, and I can understand the context of things eventually, but obviously if it's saying leading to skin infections, that means that those 2 things that I just said, I'll say them again. Cellulitis and folliculitis are skin infections, and that's all I need to know. Yes, that's how my mind processes things. Again, I am college educated. Okay, in other cases, grooming related injuries such as cuts could also lead to infection. Okay, and yes, that is a lot of talking about shaving areas on your body. Now moving on to other useless beautifying items. Okay, curling your hair is so bad for you. It's so bad for your hair, it's so much work. I bleached my hair when I was younger because blonde girls have a lot of fun. And I used to curl my bleached hair every single day. It started to get really tangled, broken, and pubescent. PSTWe. That would be a great shampoo slash conditioner. Like, instead of herbal essences, it could be herbal pubescences. Because the ends of your hair is so damaged that it looks like pubes. And that could be a niche for sure, because women do not like their hair having so many split ends. You're welcome, business entrepreneur watching my videos. My hair became so damaged that I was so insecure of how it would look like when it was straight. So I would have to curl my hair every single day to go to work. It took 20 to 30 minutes to curl my hair every single day. That was such a waste of time. And it was bad for my hair. Again, micro traumas. Don't curl your hair that often. Maybe like a special occasion. Men don't care anyways. I'm not wearing mascara right now, and it looks fine. I only started this because of COVID. When you wear a mask, like a face mask, you build up all this humidity. It goes onto your lashes. So I've tried very expensive mascaras, and I've tried CVS brand waterproof mascara. Nothing works. It always smears. It always looks like I cried. That humidity it breaks even the waterproof mascara. As long as you have like a pretty standard eyeliner on and it's like thick enough, no one really notices. I think the ultimate thing that you can probably get from this is that you should only do the beautifying things that really work for your face, because 1, people only look at your face, but also 2, the things you do should not make you feel micro trauma or micro cuts. Shaving can be very invasive. We don't have to do that. We women believe that men notice more about our face and our body and our beauty more than they actually do. They're not as detail oriented as you may think. Women are detail oriented. If you're gonna get dressed up for a woman, then sure, like go balls to the walls. And for yourself, then go balls to the wall. But if you're getting dressed up for a man, again, he doesn't even notice. If you're gonna do it for you, then that's great. But if you're gonna do it for him, he does not care. Because I know that my mascara will smear on my face, I'm always using mental energy, like basically checking the mirror and making sure that I don't have any smear on and that I have to wipe it all the time. or like if I'm talking to someone, I'm very insecure that there might be a smear, you could use all that mental energy for something else, something more productive. Maybe save the world, or you know, care for your kids, or you know, build your relationships up. Or worrying if your husband's checking out that really hot girl that just entered the room. I see you see her. Am I crazy or what? If anything, I feel like men believe foundation to look very fake and a little cakey. And I know this might be a trendy thing. A lot of people wear just concealer now instead of using foundation. But I've also noticed that it's better for my skin, for my pimples to breathe. And also foundation can cause a lot of pimples, so it's actually kind of better for my skin. Oh, and also I always pop my pimples. It's like this anxious, satisfying feeling that I have when I do so. TMI, I know. But nowadays, because I don't wear foundation, it's actually better for my pimples to heal because, you know, I'm like abusing myself. And so I break the skin. If there's foundation on my face, then it will irritate the pimple and have it rise and become even stronger than it used to be. So now I use the Terry serum. I highly recommend. It makes you look like you have an even tan going, and I would love it if people buy it more, because then I would feel legitimized, because that shit is 90 bucks a bottle. That's fucking expensive. What do I think, money grows on trees? Okay, and this relates to the foundation thing. So I don't cover up my pimples. As you can see in one of my videos, I think it was the shoe collection video that's very popular. So there's like a massive pimple, I think it's right here. You know, the problem areas. I decided that there's a pimple on my face or lines under my eyes. Man, I'm old. I didn't cover it up. I feel like it's okay to have pimples. I think it's natural to have pimples, and we should just be more accepting that everyone is not perfect and that life happens and that I am human. And hopefully you like my content because it'll allow you to be a little bit more human too. If you can't allow room for me to have pimples on my face, then I believe you will have enough love for yourself that you can have pimples on your face and be okay with it as well. I'm done with the kumbaya. I mean, I had a huge pimple on my face, and that video was probably my most popular video. Probably because you guys are all freaks who like feet. I welcome you all with open legs. Wait, what? No, I take that back. I don't suck in my tummy because I realized that 1, we are human beings, and 2, that was 1 again. 2, we have things in our tummies that help us stay alive. You know, like food in our tummies to keep us alive. And 3, men don't care. They care that you are sexy and that you are a woman, because they are literally going to, I don't know, men I feel like are very horny. They have one tool that they use and they always think about that one thing they could do with that tool. And so they would F a tree if they could get away with it and no one knew. You know what I'm saying? So having a little bit of a tummy should be fine. Like, we all have tummies. I'm sure they have a tummy. No one looks perfect, and we all bloat, have fat because we're women, and we have fat for a reason, to like produce a child someday. So it's kind of unrealistic that society believes that we're supposed to just suck in our tummies all the time. And like, that takes a lot of mental energy, and it also makes you feel like you hate yourself because you're doing it because you don't think you're enough, right? You're not doing it because you think you're enough. If you thought you were enough, you would let that baby go and let it breathe and have space and room for it. But no, you hate that. You hate your tummy, don't you? You feel a lot of shame with your tummy. So that's why you do that. But it takes a lot of mental energy to do. And honestly, I don't think men notice as much as we think. It's not just men. Women don't notice either. You think other people notice you way more often than you think. People are so busy with their own lives, figuring out their own shit, that everyone has, oh, the spotlight theory. That's it. Oh yeah, sorry. There's a spotlight on you, but everyone has a spotlight on them. So no one actually even notices you as much as you think, which is kind of a nice thing. Oh, also, I know I talk about my abs a lot, whatever, but it took me 8 years to get them, and I love them. So I'm proud of them. But I also have a tummy, which is very bizarre to me. I always believe that once I have abs, I will be happy, I will be at peace, everyone will love me, I will love myself, and I will look perfect because I have abs. Every woman believes this. Yeah, man, I worked fucking 8 years of hard work of eating bland food, lots of vegetables, lots of fruits, not enjoying myself, sacrificing. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm showing myself love in that way, but it was a lot of sacrifice, and I finally get the abs, and there's still like a tummy there. Are you fucking kidding me? Why do I not look like a supermodel all the time? I want to look like a supermodel all the time. And then I realized that even though I have abs, all that stuff that I asked for, like happiness, peace, everyone will love me, I will love me, will only come if, you know, I love myself. Anyway, so I was in the shower and I saw my bloated body and I was already like resistant, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so fat, what am I doing with my life? Yeah, I'm a terrible person, blah blah blah, suck it in, blah blah blah. And then I had to touch my heart and tell my child self that I love myself. Oh my god, so it's so hippy dippy, but it works. It's like I'm telling myself I see that I'm in pain because of the way I look, and then I try to focus on what my body's done, and I created life. As a mom, it's amazing, you know, like you created life. Your body did that. As those, you know, that's your stomach. That was your baby was in there, and that's lovely. And so I'm all sentimental and shit. Oh god. I kind of like touch my stomach even though it's big, and I try to give love to my stomach by touching it and holding it and giving myself care in that way. But I can still agree that I am resistant. Every woman is. But as long as you can acknowledge it and go from there and hopefully try to show yourself some love. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Again, share with your friends. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.